What is going on, everybody? Well, the Eagles made their pick, first pick, day 3, fourth round pick, 123. They get cornerback out of Texas Tech, Zech McPhearson. Yeah, this is one of the guys I did not have at the top of my board today, but not necessarily a bad pick. 5'11, 195. Actually started out at Penn State and then transferred over last year to Texas Tech. So he was a baller. He's a playmaker, but the thing is, guys, we just talked about his size right there. He's more of a nickel corner, but even he could be used in multiple positions. We talk about Avonte Maddox, right? Where I feel he fits as a defensive back. One of those hybrid roles, the spur role, kind of. You can help as a safety slash linebacker type of player. Where certain matchups in today's NFL, some of these guys, they really like. And I'm obviously guessing Jonathan Gannon, Nick Sirianni, talked about this guy with Andy Weidel, Howie Roseman, and this was someone high on their board. I liked Tay Gowan a lot right there. I thought, if we were going to go corner, maybe we would go with that pick, but ended up with Zech McPhearson, and I like the kid. Some of the things I was reading about him, that he has a whole lineage. Well, that's great. His whole family played football, but that's great. Doesn't mean anything. But this year, that seems to be the trend. Their dads all played in the football. I think his dad's name was Garrick McPhearson. And regardless, this kid, he's got it in the bloodline, but he actually plays with that grit that I think Philadelphia is going to like. I think he's going to fit in well here, and people might be a little upset about the pick because maybe they don't know who he is, or they wanted someone else. Look, I wanted Tay Gowan. I like him. He's a little bit of a bigger corner, more of an outside corner, but this kid has played outside corner. He can do that. So certain receivers, little speedy receivers that do play outside, this guy can handle certain matchups. So that's what we talk about. Versatility. That's the thing that the Eagles love. And you always got to look for these players that are versatile. And that's exactly what you got here in Zech McPhearson. So you might be a little perturbed by the size, 5'11. Everybody wants a big corner, but I'll be real with you. I'm not mad at the pick. I wanted us to go corner, so we got one. I'm down with it. Yep, that's what I was just saying. Inside corner. Howie's worst person. We don't need a guy like that. Well, we do need that. We do need that. We need a lot of stuff. No, he's not trash. He's good. He's decent, but I wouldn't have taken him right there. That wouldn't have been my pick. But I still think he's pretty decent. Can you let me know if the Ertz deal to Jax is done? The Ertz to Jax, there's no deal going on with Jacksonville. There's nothing on that front yet. I'll let you know if anything like that's happening, but no trades or anything at this moment are down, but Ertz should be on the move today. He definitely should be. But Howie with another left field pick. And look, people are going to be upset about it. It's not one of the bigger names that people know. And the last couple picks, I definitely wanted JOK. I wanted Aaron Robinson, but the Eagles felt differently. And I liked the two players we had gotten yesterday, and I like the player today. So as much as I'm perturbed about where it was, I'm just glad we finally got a corner. Used that Dolphins pick, so made it work. Got ourselves somebody in the secondary, and it's not over yet. We still have 7 more picks. We'll see if we use all 7 of them, get more, get less. I don't know. But don't forget that there are guys in free agency that we have talked about ever since Steven Nelson got cut. I've been high on that name. But Casey Hayward's out there. There's guys, that are veterans that could come in and help. But like I said, I would at least like to wind up with 2 corners, but we got 1. And then, I said it today. Look, we didn't get one yesterday, so maybe we at least only take 1. But to start the day off with 1, that's a good sign. So maybe we get 1 in the later rounds. But look, what was left here, guys, you weren't going to get some dude that's jumping off the page like, he's the day 1 starter that's going to save the world. And look, I think Tay Gowan could maybe, start for this team, but maybe they're looking at guys in free agency. Maybe there's other things going on. So I'll pump the brakes and see what they're trying to make this roster look like. But he's not a horrible pick, guys. You don't have to trash a kid just because he was probably taken a little too high. And save it for Howie, right? That's who you save it for. If you've got strife, take it out with Howie. This kid's chasing his dreams. I'm happy for him. Best of luck with the Philadelphia Eagles. I hope it all pans out for you, Zach. Welcome to the family. But Howie, dude, I don't know if that was the scouts pick. That's what they had. But if you look at what was left at corner, you got your Sean Wades and what. I like to take Allen, like I said, but not much else other than that. What's going on, Pete? What's going on, everybody out there? Thanks for tuning in, man. Just wanted to give you guys my reaction. I hope you guys are checking out the Fourth and John show today. Putting in that work these past few months, and I don't know, man. Half the players I love, it's just like last year, watching them go. Last year was Jeremy Chin, and now I feel like that's going to be the JOK of this year. I'm like, okay, fantastic. Just got home from work. Miss your take on our. This is it, man. This is my take. We could still have a better baller. No, actually, that's one thing he does have, Eli. Yeah, he is a baller. That's something that the kid has. He's a baller. So that's a good thing. Ball hawk, playmaker. And the one thing I feel good about is Jonathan Gannon being the new defensive coordinator. We talk about some of these defensive backs that had issues off the field, pre-draft. We're talking about these guys, and, I felt comfortable that we maybe wouldn't go corner right away, and maybe Gannon would be able to help some of these guys that would fall. This isn't somebody I felt that fell. This was kind of more of a reach in my eyes, but he's a playmaker. He's got ball skills, man. He just needs to work a little bit on certain coverage skills. But on the inside, I think he'll be perfect. On the outside, I would say he's got to work on some things, but I don't think we're going to use him there. As I said at the beginning of the video, he's going to be that hybrid role that I think Avonte Maddox, that's what I think role he should be playing. So you're going to have a couple of guys like that in those two. And then you also have Graylin Arnold, Elijah Riley trying to compete. So they also play that same hybrid role. Not the same guys, but that's what this team's always looking for. Versatile defensive backs, versatile anybody on every position you look at it. It's like, oh, well, yeah, that's what we're doing. And look, I'm just sitting here telling you guys, look, I understand if you're upset about it. I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, Howie's the greatest. I'm just saying I have hope for this kid. He's actually a decent pick. It's just don't take it out on the kid, right? If you're pissed, take it out on Howie. And Howie, he's going off his board. He does not care what the fans' boards are or the experts. And I'm just hoping he's listening to Andy Weidel and all of the scouts. We all saw the video with Tom Donahue that he didn't look too happy. So I don't know, Howie. I'm going to find out. But look, Zach, best of luck to you. I'm excited that we got a corner, but we definitely need to add one in free agency now. You had to anyway, especially waiting till today. So go ahead and get Steven Nelson. Let's get Steven Nelson in this room, having a veteran corner out there. Then this pick looks really good. Then you have, McPhearson on the inside and Maddox. They can both help out playing those hybrid roles. This team's going to look really nice. It's going to be a new, different defense. A lot of people talk about maybe cover two. They think that, Gannon's the same person as Zimmer or Eifland. Look, I think that he's going to run whatever the hell he wants, and we'll find out soon enough. You could take some things from, some of your predecessors, but look, he's going to be his own man. I'm hopeful that this is going to be an attacking defense with playmakers in it, and this kid's one of them. So I like Maddox, but this kid might just be an upgrade for Maddox. So let those two compete. Use both of them. Some of these smaller, shiftier wide receivers, running backs that you got to cover, these guys will be perfect for it. But you got to add a free agent cornerback in my eyes now, or another young corner would be good. Both would be preference. Love Dixon. Oh, yeah, dude. And that's what we talked about yesterday. I love that pick. I love the Milton Williams pick. It's just who was still available that pissed me off, shocked me right when it happened, But as I said when it happened, and as I talked about yesterday before the draft, Landon Dickerson was one of the people I had to keep an eye on. I like him. I do. I just liked JOK a lot. So it is what it is. I hope nothing but the best for these young men. So they're Eagles now. They are our picks. So I'm going to ride with them, hoping nothing but the best for them. And we'll see how the rest of this thing plays out here. So, yeah, pretty interesting. But I'll be back in a short while here whether we trade back in or whatever the hell we do. But we will be back. I think we have 189, 191, 224, 225. So I think what I'll do is just wait till we get those. I'll try to get all those in 189 and 191 I'll do together, and then I'll do 224, 225 together. I'll just try to split some of these things up, but I will be back and we'll talk about all these picks. And then at the end of the night, we'll talk about this whole draft. So thank you for tuning in. Those were my thoughts on our most recent pick. 4th round, pick 123, Zech McPhearson out of Texas Tech. Yeah, don't be upset about it. We got a corner. I still think we need to address that in free agency. That was the best player available, I guess, on their board. But yeah, Thanks for tuning in, guys. You can check me out on all these platforms. Thanks for following, liking, subscribing, retweeting, all the stuff that you guys do. Truly, truly appreciate it. And I appreciate you too. Very much so, Peter. Thank you very much, man. I've been putting in that work the past few months. Once again, I actually went to bed later than of all nights. I went to bed at 5:30 last night. Got up at 7, was up for like an hour and a half, passed back out for like 2 hours, got back up. I am running on fumes, baby. So let's get some positivity going. I already hooked myself up with, the draft day starter pack. I'm ready to go, dude. Things are starting to look like it's a good thing that I was well prepared because, well, things are just getting out of control here. If you guys need anything, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to be locked in on this stuff, though, so I might miss it, but I'll get back to you guys later tonight. I'll see you when I come back. As always, go Birds!